What do you mean by group? Group, I mean similar kind of people, or similar kind of similarity. Okay, it is similar kind of thing, similar kind. Okay, or cluster, you can say it's the same cluster, something like that. Okay, for example, here I have multiple department. I have IT, I have sales, I have marketing, I have operation. Okay, so this data set, I want to view this data set based on some group. I want to make a group of data set. Okay, for example, I want to see all the IT people, all the people who are working in IT department. I want to make one group. Okay, let's suppose IT may, how many people are working? This Rajesh, and let's suppose this is Ajay, and let's suppose this is Jay. Okay, so there are three people who are working in the IT department. Okay, so here you can see that we can create multiple groups. IT can be one group, right? Sales can be one group. Your marketing can be one group, right? Sales, marketing, and operation. Okay, so based on this data type, this data structure, I have how many groups can be possible? IT, one group, sales, one group, marketing, one group, operation, one group. Okay, so these are the many number of groups is possible for this data type, for this data set. Okay, they are the 5 groups. Okay, so if I create a group of based on the department, then I will get 5 group, 4 group here. IT is one group, sales is one group, marketing is one group, and operation is one group, right? In the IT department, I will get 2 people. So in IT, how many people are working? This row, I will get this row. In IT, under IT, this person is working, and in IT, Ajay is working. ID number 6, this person is working, and ID number 8, this person is working under IT department. Okay, so the people who belongs to IT, these are the people. Okay, for example, sales. If I make a group of sales, so how many people belong to sales group? So sales ID 2, this person belongs to sales group ID 2, and sales, only one people, right? Only one. Okay. If I say marketing, so in the marketing, how many people belongs to this ID number 3? This person belongs to marketing group. Only one person, right? Okay. Let me make more diverse data set. Okay. So marketing belongs to this person ID 3 and this person ID 8. It comes from marketing segment. Operation, how many people? 2 people. So from the operation side, ID number 4, this person comes under operation department, and ID number 6, this person comes under ID department. Okay, IT, I think only 3 people, right? IT 1, IT 5, IT 7. Okay, IT 7, this person comes from IT 7. Okay, IT 1, 5, 5 and 7, this person comes from IT department. Okay, so you can see here I'm creating multiple groups. Okay, this is your combined data set. Okay, from this data set, I want to segregate based on the department. I'm segregating my rows. I'm creating a cluster. I'm creating a group. Okay, so the people who come from IT department, so this is a group of those people. IT is 1, 5, 7. These people come from IT department. For the sales department, this person ID having 2, this person come from the sales department. For marketing department, ID number 3 and 8, it's come from the marketing department. So like this, in the data set, you can create multiple groups. Okay, and if you create groups, so your rows, all the rows that you have in the table, that will be divided into that number of groups. Okay, you're getting this? So for example, IT department, I have 3 rows. So all the 3 rows will come to IT department, IT group. For the sales, for the marketing, I have two rows. So all the rows which comes under marketing, they will belongs to marketing group. So this way we can create multiple groups in the based on the some column. Okay. So this way your rows, the number of records will get segregated. It will be different for particular group. This structure is clear. Any doubt here? So this is the basic idea of group by. Okay. So let's suppose I apply group by. I did a group by. So group by क्या करता है? Group by just create the group. Okay. It creates the similar kind of group. And it segregates the data. It creates the similar kind of group. Okay. So now here I have, let's suppose I apply group by based on department. So I will get four group, one for IT, one for sale, one for marketing, one for operation. Okay. Now let's suppose I have the group is ready. Okay. On this group, I want to perform any kind of aggregate function. Okay. So here you can perform any kind of aggregate function. Okay. How? For example, if I say that in IT department, I want to get the maximum salary. Okay. So in IT department, what is the max salary? For IT department, the people who are working under IT department. So max salary is this one. I think 80,000. How much? 8 lakh, right? So this is the max salary for IT. And for the sales department, what is the max salary? Because it has just one data set. So this will be the one max salary. And for the marketing department, what is the max salary? This data set, right? This one. Okay. For the operation, what is the max salary? 6 lakh. This data set. Okay. So here you can see that first you have to create a group. Okay. If you create the group, then all the rows will be segregated based on the group. Okay. And then if you apply the group by function on the on that group, so that group by will apply on that group only. Okay. So here I can apply salary max, I can apply mean, I can apply count, I can apply average, I can apply all the aggregate function here based on the group. Okay. So what the group by does, it create a cluster, it create a group, and your rows, whatever rows are there, it will be segregated on based on that group. So the rows which coming under IT, it will go into IT group. The rows which come under marketing, that will go into marketing group, something like that. Okay. And then you can apply aggregate function on that group. Okay. So this structure is clear, guys. This part is clear, or any doubt here? Let's suppose I want to find in IT department, how many people are working. Okay. So can you tell me here by looking at this data set, how many people are working in the IT department? 3 people.
3 people.
If I ask you, okay, how many people are working in the marketing department? 2 people.
2 people.
If I say in operation, how many people are working? 2 people. Okay. So you can see here, we can apply multiple aggregate function. So first you have to classify, you have to create a group. Okay. So group, what does group does? It is segregating the data set. It is creating a segregation and it is giving a different view basically. For example, in this data set, I have multiple group. I have multiple rows. Okay. I'm interested only for marketing group. I'm interested only for IT group. I'm interested only for sales data. I'm interested only for marketing data set. So you can see that from here, you can segregate. Okay, you can find a different group and you can perform your any kind of logical calculation, any kind of mathematical calculation on that group. So that is the main purpose, main concept of group by, and we can apply any aggregate function on the group by. Okay, this is clear. The concept is this is pretty much the concept. Okay, and how to achieve this, we will write the query, but this is the concept part. Any doubt in this concept? Anybody has any doubt? You are able to understand? Because this in the when you're writing the query, you have to visualize. Okay, what is happening if I do group by, then what is happening? So that's you have to visualize in your memory, in your mind. If I create group by, it will create different groups. Depending upon your column, it will create different groups. Any doubt here? It is okay for everybody? Yes. Okay, so now let's come to our data set. Okay, so can somebody share your screen? Okay, 1 second. First, let me show the query, that how to write this query. Okay, then we will go to the practice. So let me share my screen. Okay. So, okay, so group by what I explained here. So the group by always allow you to group rows based on value of one per column. Okay. For example, here, let's suppose this is my data structure. Okay, I have a fruit. Okay, in my table, I have two column, ID and fruit. Okay, and here I have ID1, apple, orange, apple, banana, orange. Okay, now let's suppose if I want to create a group of fruit. So how many group it will create? One group for apple, okay, one group for orange, and one group for banana. So if I want to classify, if I want to segregate based on the fruit name, it will create three group: apple, banana, orange. Okay, and all the rows which come under apple, they will come into apple group. For example, in apple, how many rows are there? Two rows, right? So row number ID number 1 and ID number 3, it will go under apple group. For banana, ID number 4, only 4, it will go under banana group. For orange, ID number 2 and ID number 5, it will go into orange group. Okay, you can see here it is just segregating the rows based on the group. Okay, so how to write the query? So this is the query: select fruit. The command is same: select clause from clause. Okay, and then you have to put group by. Okay, select fruit from sample data, table name, group by. And here in the group by, you have to give the which column you want to create the group. Okay, for example, here I want to create the group on the fruit column. This is my column. So here you have to put that column name, and it can create group by multiple column. You can combine multiple column to create a group. Okay, let's suppose here. So let's suppose here, if I create a group, if I do group by result, group by fruit, so it will give me this, right? So apple. Yeah, let's suppose, okay, so this is my query. Let's suppose I created one group, apple, banana, orange. Okay, and in the apple segment, in the apple group, I want to find the count, how many fruits are there which come under apple. Okay, so how to write that? So you can see here, select from group by. So first you have to create group by. So group by fruit, it will create a group. Okay, and this you have to visualize. Okay, in your mind, just visualize it is creating a group which having apple, banana, orange. Okay, and then I want to find the count in each group, how many fruits are there. Okay, so use count ID. Okay, so ID is my column, so I'm doing count ID. So it will give me the fruit name and corresponding numbers. How many fruits are there in apple segment? How many fruits are there in the banana segment? So something like that, you will get the count. Okay, so this query is what it is doing. This query is creating group just like that. For example, just like this. Okay, it is creating the groups based on your department, whatever you're creating, and on each department, on each group, it is performing count function. Okay. Okay, let's suppose this. Okay, I have employee table. Okay, in employee table, I have, let's suppose, multiple column: employee ID, first name, last name, email, phone number, job ID, manager ID, department ID. Okay. Okay. Now let's suppose I have multiple department. For example, that's what I explained, right? IT operation, multiple department. If I say group by department, okay, so it will create a group based on the department. Okay, so you can see here, let's suppose I have 1, 2, 3, it's at 11 departments. So it will create 11 group. Department for 1, the people who belongs to department ID 1, they will come into department 1, like that. Okay, it will create multiple group. And let's suppose for given department, this is my query, I want the count of number of employee per department. Okay, each department, how many people are working. So this is the query. First, you have to do group by from, okay, and in this group by, so just if you're creating a group by, then you have to visualize, then it is creating multiple groups by department, okay. Under each department, I want to apply count function, or I want to apply max function, or I want to apply mean function or average, whatever, okay. So per department, by department, you can apply all the aggregate function. For example, here I want the count, head count per department, how many people are working. For example, in IT department, how many people are working. In operation department, how many people are working. So first you create a group, okay, and on that group you can apply the aggregate function, okay. So this is some example here. So let us practice now. Now go to your SQL workbench. So can somebody share your screen? Let's practice now. Okay. So can you show me all the data? Just run this select a star command. Okay. So here, this is my data. I have IT, sales, this is department, state-wise, city-wise, age-wise, 20, 30, 40, salary. Okay. So let's suppose I want to count the head count per department. This is a query, right? First you write the query, just write a comment. Count number of people per department. Count number of people per department. So generally in this type of question, they will ask like per department, by department, each department, something like, if you have this kind of question word in your question, per department, each department, then you have to apply group by. So basically you have to create a group and then you have to visualize the data based on the group. So here my case is I want to count the people per department. Then you put a comma after department and then put comma. Okay. Then from, select from, then group by. Okay. So under IT, there are 2 people. Under sales, operation, market, 1 people. Okay. You can see here count ID. It is coming as a count ID column, right? I want to change it. I don't want to show count ID. I want to show the head count. So how to do that? Just put alias as and just write the head count. Yes. Yeah. So now under department name is IT and the head count is 2. It is giving more logical meaning, right? Something like that. Okay. So now I want to modify this question. I want the head count per department, but only for those people whose age is more than 18 years. Okay. The count number of people per department whose age is more than 18 years. This is my requirement. Just make a statement, make a comment here. Count number of people per department whose age is more than 18 years. Okay. So how to achieve it? Yeah, count ID. So here you can see here, this is, I am putting one filter here. Okay. So my filter is that, my condition is that I want only those data whose age is more than 18 years, right? So here you have to use where clause. So select this from table where age is more than 18 years and then do group by. Okay. So the command should be select from. After select, you have to give from. No. After, no, not from there. Select column name from. Select column name ho gaya, then after that from. Select, no. Select, 1 second. Just give me access. Okay. So here I'm saying this. So select your, this is the clause, right? Select clause and then from table, from department, no, from employee table. Okay. So select clause, then from clause, then where clause, right? This is structure, right? Where clause, where age is more than 18 years. Okay. Then I want to do group by. Group by department. Okay. So now it has three structures: select clause, from, and where. I'm putting where here. Okay. So this where will filter out. Okay. Right now, what is happening? It is getting all the record. Okay. In the previous one, here, see here, in this case, I don't have any filter. Okay. So for each department, it is getting the head count. But now I want to apply one filter. You know, I don't want to get every people. I want to get only those people whose age is more than 18 years, adult. Okay. So here, so from employee, then you have to put a filter here. Okay. Now if you run this command, so now you can see in IT, there's earlier without filter, it was giving this result, right? So in IT, there was two people. Okay. Sale 111. Now after this filter in IT, I'm getting just one people because one people. Okay. So because in IT, there are two person whose one person age is less than 18 years, I think. IT department, see, this person age is 18. This person is 20. Okay. So I don't want those people. So I just apply a filter here. Okay. So it is giving just one data. Clear? So you can see here, select from, and you can apply some condition, some filter operation, filter condition, and then group by. Clear? Any doubt here? Okay. Now I want, for example, I want get the maximum salary per department. What is the max salary per department? I want that data. Can you write the query? I want per department, each department, what is the max value, max salary for each department? I mean, in IT department, what is the max salary? In operation department, what is the max salary? So I want to get the max salary information per department. So how to write that? Just write the query. Okay. You're creating two groups, right? On department name and salary. Do you think there are two groups are required? I think only department name is okay. Per department, I want to get max salary. So per department. So only one group is enough. So no, in the group by, just put department name. What salary is not required. Only one group is required. Okay. So in IT, this is a max salary, 3,000, 1,000, 10,000 marketing. Okay. Similarly, you can apply mean salary, max salary, average salary. You can apply pretty much everything, right? Okay. Any doubt here?
Sir, in the previous query, we have written count ID. Like we have to, count how many people are there who are
Right.
greater than 18 by per
Yes.
department, in each department.
Yes.
But in the result, we are not getting the count ID, that how many people from IT are above 18, how many from the marketing are above 18. So
Yeah,
I
we're
didn't
getting
get
that.
that.
Can you run this command, the previous command, line number 7? No, line number 7. See, so here, per department, so in the sales department, there is one person whose age is more than 18 years. Can you run this? Do one thing, just run the select star command. Let us see all the data first. Okay. So this is my data set. Okay. So now tell me, in IT department, how many people are there?
So in IT, there are two people,
Two
and
people?
both of them are above 18.
No, the first name Rajesh, his age is 18 years, right? And second
Correct.
person whose name is Ajay, his age is 20 years.
Okay, greater than equal to.
Yeah,
Okay.
my more than equal, greater than. So if I say I want people whose age is more than 18 years, not equal, more than. So this
So it
80
will.
will not come out, right?
Correct.
In that,
Correct.
so it will remove that. So in the IT department is just one people who age is more than 18, right? In the sales department, there is one person whose age is 30. So it will come out in that filter. In operation, it has just one people, age is 40. It will come out. Marketing in just one people, 35. It will come out.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. 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 Now let me just write one question here, write one comment. I want the count of people per department. Find the count of people per department. Per department, but number of people should be more than one in that department. But number of people should be more than one. So what is my interest here? My interest is that I want to find number of people per department whose at least number should be more than one. Okay, and I'm interested only for those department, which department has at least more than one people. Okay, so that is my requirement. So how to solve that? So in order to solve that, okay, we have to understand having clause. Okay, so let me explain having clause first. Can you stop your sharing? Okay, so I'm explaining one more clause. It is called having. So how this having works? So let us understand this. Okay. So as of now, we have seen this group by, right? Okay. Okay. Generally in the group by, if we want to apply some filter, okay, in the group, okay, on the group, let's suppose you created the group, okay, and on that group I want to apply some filter, okay, then we use having clause. Okay, so this is the command, this is the query select. You just write the select from table name, and where. Okay, so okay, this is generally asked in question ki where clause and having clause. Okay, so if you apply where clause, so where clause will apply the condition on all the rows for entire table, for entire data set. If you apply where here, it will apply the condition on entire data set. Okay, and let's suppose you create a group by giving any column name. Okay, under this group, if you want to apply some condition, under this group you want to apply some filter or some condition, then we use having clause. Okay, so where clause, the condition is applied on entire data set, whole data set, and the having condition, actually both are condition. Even in the where clause we apply some condition using filter or using all the operator, and even in the having clause also we apply the condition. So both where clause and having clause we apply the condition from filter. Okay, only difference is that in the where clause it apply the filter on entire data set. It has nothing to do with the group. Okay, it will apply the data set on the entire data set. In the having clause, if you're applying some condition on the having, it will apply the condition on that particular group which you have created. Okay, so the condition under having clause, it is applicable for the group only, not the entire data set, only for the group. And for the where clause, it is applicable for entire data set. So that is the basic difference. Let me give some example here. For example, this case. Okay, let's suppose if I add one more column, let's suppose age. Okay, and let me add some data here. Let's suppose it is 20, 40, 60, 65, 30, 2, 26, and let's suppose 30. Okay, this is my data set. Here, my requirement is that I want count of people per department. Okay, this is my question. I want count of people per department. Who are of below 60. Okay, the people who are below 60, I want only those people count per department. Okay, for example, you can see here in IT. Okay, so in IT there are 3 people, right? One age is 20, 30, and 26. Let me make it, let's suppose, let's go, I can 62. Okay, 62. So in IT there are 3 people, 20 age, 30 age, 62 age. Okay, my requirement is that I want to count the people per department, but I want only those people whose age is below 60, जो 60 से कम है. Okay, so now according to this question, what can be the answer for IT department? So how many people are there in IT department whose age is below 60? 2, right? Because this person age is 20, this person age is 30, this person age is 62. So below 60, how many people are there? Only 2 people, ID 1 and ID 5, right? Only, for example, operation. Okay, I want people per department in operation department, but I want only those people whose age is below 60. So in this case, how many people you will get for the operation department? Any idea? How many people you will get for operation department whose age is below 60?
0, sir.
0. Nothing. Because this person age is 65. this person age is 62, so it is not matching my condition, so it will just filter out. So there's no people, right? So how to write this query? So here, see, I will write the select command, select blah blah blah, whatever I want from table name. Okay, and here, see, here I want only those. This is my requirement, right? Irrespective of department, I'm not concerned about department, any department, irrespective of department. My requirement is that I want only those people whose age is below 60, right? So here just apply condition here, filter condition, where age is less than 60. Okay, so here it is, if you apply where here, it has nothing to do with the group. Okay, so at this point of time, it will give the all the data whose age is less than 60. Okay, so the output will be like, so it will remove all the people, for example 65, all the people who age is so it will give only those record whose below age is below 60. Okay, so it will give you 20, 40, 30 and 30. These are all things. Okay, so the output of this will be like this. So it will give you this below all the people who below 60. So 20 it will give you, and it will give you 40 now, and 20, 40, 60 नहीं आएगा, 65, 30, it will come 30. So abhi, as of now, no group has been created. Okay, it is applying on the entire data set. 30, 62, 62, 30. So these many record will come according to this filter. Okay, so I have now, from this entire data set, I filter out only those people whose age is less than 60. So I'm getting only 4 record now. Okay, now on this data set, it will apply group by department. Okay, so now this group by will work on this data set. Okay, not the entire data set, because I have already filtered out. Okay, so before creating the group, I apply a filter, and this filter will give me the result. So this is the result of this filter, and now it will create a group on this data set. Okay, so it will create group for IT. So in IT, how many people? 2 people. In sales, 1 people. In marketing, 1 people. Something like that. Okay, so this is the idea of where clause. So if you apply where clause, it will apply on the entire data set. It will just filter out. Before applying the group by, it will filter out all the data set, and then it will apply the filter out, apply the group. Okay, now let's suppose in this group, I have another requirement. I want, this is another requirement. I want to count the people per department who are below 60, and okay, and each department and number of people in each department should be more than 1. Okay, so now I have 2 conditions here. So the first condition was, I want people per department who are below 60. Okay, so this condition will be applicable for entire data set, this data set, whole data set. Then I got a new result. Okay, now under each department, so you can see here this condition is for each department. Okay, so I want those people whose number of people in each department is more than 1, only those people. So this condition will be for having clause. This will go under having clause. Okay, this condition will go into where clause. Okay, so here I can write like this. So select this from this table, where is. So where is less than 60, this is applicable for entire data set. I created a group by department. Okay, having, what is the requirement? Having under each department, what I want, the count of people should be more than 1, right? So having count of ID more than 1. Okay, and I want to select the department name. What is the department? And count of ID, the number of people, as head count. Okay. Now, can you able to relate this query? So I want to select head count for each department. So that's why I wrote department name and the head count, the ID. Count ID, it will give the head count. Okay. So each department, I'm trying to find the number of people, but my condition is that I want only those people whose age is more than below 60. Okay. So this below 60 condition will apply on this entire data set. So I got this data set. Okay. And now if I group by department, so it will create three group: IT group, sales group, and marketing group. Okay. Now in IT group, how many people are there? 2 people. In sales department, how many people are there? 1 people. In marketing, how many people? 1 people. Okay. So if I run this query, what can be the result? Can somebody tell me what is the output for this result? So in IT department, let's suppose department IT. So in IT department, how many people it will display?
2.
2, right? For sales department, how many people will display?
0.
No, 0. Because see, the condition is that it will pull only those record if count is more than 1. Okay. So it will not, sales will not come out here because the sales has just 1 count, right? It is not more than 1. So it is, this condition is false. So sales will not come here. For the marketing, same, because marketing is also 1 record. So marketing will not come here. So this will give me only this result, IT and 2, that's all. So my requirement is that I want only those group. Okay. Under that group, the count of people should be more than 1, right? This is my condition, right? I want only those group. Under each group, the number of people should be more than 1. So only IT is full satisfying that condition. Sales is not satisfying that condition because number of people is 1. Marketing is not satisfying the condition because number of people is 1. So IT is only the is satisfying this condition. So in this, the result set will be only IT, comma 2. If I make it like this, count more than 3. Now tell me, what is the result set? Nothing will come out, right? There will be no output because no condition is satisfying. Even for IT has only 2 people. So this condition is not satisfying. Sales, it has only 1 people. Market, 1 people, right? So you're getting this, right? What is the difference between where clause and having clause? So where clause, it applies on the whole data set. The condition will be applied on the whole data set. And the having clause, it applies on that group. Okay, on that particular group that you have created. Clear?